Hey, what's going on? Zero Day J here. It's 8 minutes until the market is closed. I've been done for a while. I'm in Apex right now. Let me show you. Today was kind of like today was shitty in terms of how the market moved. Jerome messed around. Must have came on the podium and showed everyone his pecker because the market dumped. And I'll talk about that. But let's just let's just focus here. So here's number 44, which is on day four, by the way. This one was a weird one. I had it up 190 pretty quickly, and then there's a lot of chop going back and forth. There was chop for like 2.5 hours. It was kind of like yesterday was like that too. Um, it was just gross. But of course, I missed the big move on the dump or whatever. But anyway, I had this up 190. Then it was down five something, and then I got it back up to 187, which was basically close to my high of day. I was like, you know what? I still have other accounts I need to trade in, so I'll stop there, like a smart person would. So through 4 days, I'm at 1,128 bucks. Pretty good. I'll take that because I know there's not going to be, there's probably, assuming I could keep growing it, right? Um, there's going to be a day when I hit it for 400 or 500 bucks. It's not going to be 187. But if it's just this amount, I mean, through 4 days, it's 1,128. What's that divided by four? 282 a day, 282 times. I'm gonna have to trade this one for 11 days, 3,100. I mean, yeah, I'll take that. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna go crazy. We're just gonna take it one day at a time, one trade at a time, right? So that's 44, and then I have 46. This is on day three. Got this one up 249. This one was relatively easy. Oh, and you know what was going on also? For whatever reason, Tradeovate wasn't working right. So I don't know. I don't know if you were on when that was happening, and it was just on the NQ, not on the micros. It was weird. So what would happen is like here's the candle. Um, the price action would be happening in the candle, and the candle wouldn't change how it looked. It was weird. So like even though we could have been like wicking green up this way, it was still red here or something. It was just weird and like it was scary to trade in it. So I didn't trade in. So like the first like half hour to 45 minutes that I was trading in micros. And I just don't like trading micros. And although I did okay, but it was fucked up and it was annoying. But it fixed itself. It just all of a sudden started working properly. Well, here we go. Last 5 minutes. Is it going to dump or is it going to pop? Not that it matters. I'm not trading. But anyway, so that was that. I don't know if you experienced that. Let me know if you did. Not that anyone will do anything about it because they'll just be like, can't control the platform. But I'm sure a lot of people got messed up because of that today. So anyway, so this one I got up 249. I'm up $803.90 through 3 days. 803.90 divided by 3, 267 a day. Like I could live with that. Like I said, there will be a day when I just catch a move, you know, and I cash in nicely. So I'm not going to hold my breath for it. I'm just going to keep trading accordingly. And then I had this brand new funded account that I get today, right? Number 47. And what happens? I'll show you what happens. This fucking happened right here. I got destroyed. I got destroyed on this flush. This happened before. I was trading, and they'll be like, "Oh, you're trading too much." Like I trade like I basically have been trading one or two lots at a time the last few days, and making good trades. So I'm not worried about that. It's just that everything got thrown out the window when this fucking dump happened. So we were just like I said, like if you look at the market, Jerome came on, the market dumped. Or was no, that wasn't it. This was just a market opening. Jerome came on here. The market dumped all the way down, wick down. So if I show you the 5 minute on this, where'd it go? Here it is. Jerome hops on. We dump. Well, these are the Qs, but we dumped $1.50 on the Qs. If I go to the, hopefully the recording is still happening. This is the 15. This was it right here. We dumped from 439 to 371. You know, it was like 90 points or whatever. It was crazy. And then came back up, see, there's the wick. And like I was, you know, and then the whole time, if I go to the 15-minute chart here, hopefully I'm not losing my audio, bouncing back and forth with everything, but where are we? You know, we're literally riding along this 300. VWAP is down here. You have, let me get rid of that. You have this pivot point here. Let me get rid of these moving averages. All right, so you got the pivot point here. It can't get over the pivot point. We're in the VWAP zone, right? But we're between the, you know, someone called this the upper band is a standard deviation. So we're between the upper band and VWAP, the upper VWAP band and VWAP, and we're just rolling along here. Can't keep hitting our head here, 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 and then like we're not sure if it's going to break out. I thought we're going to get a bounce off of VWAP here. We kind of did, and then as I just started trading number 47, this fucking happened. Like literally just, I was like, all right, I'm ready to trade 47, and this happened. And then like right around here, I thought I caught the bounce back up, and I didn't enter. So I thought I got in here, and it bounced back up. Maybe I got stopped out again or something. I don't know what happened. And then I fucked up again. And it just was, and then I had to go to micros, and I fucking just wrecked it. So was I fucking annoyed when that happened? Yeah, because I caught this bounce with my Take Profit Trader account, and it worked out. I mean, not that it worked out. It just, I knew it was going to happen. You know, because look what happened. We almost dumped to the pivot point. We stayed in this lower band and basically rode on this lower band and bounced out of it, and couldn't get back over this pivot point. You know, it was just a shitty day. But for the most part, I did good. And then here's my other account. I fucked up this eval. Actually, this eval, if I would have just stayed in my position at 5 lots, I would have taken me to 3,000. I wouldn't have nuked it. And then I got caught, you know, getting yo-yoed around, and it was over. But then I got this one over. So right here, basically, played this one move. I did something else. What was the other one? I made a move on. Oh, here was the first one. I made like two trades here, and then I rode this one all the way up, and that was all she wrote. So now I'm back over. So once again, I will be starting tomorrow with 3 funded accounts. A little annoyed that I'm really annoyed about what happened here, because like, yeah, I could have just waited, but I didn't even know that was going to happen, and it just kept like, it blew through all of my usual spots. It blew through VWAP. It blew through the pivot point. Right? If I go to the Qs in the NQ, it blew. Is this it right here? Yeah, it started here. Rejected off the 300. It couldn't get over the 300 on the 15 on the NQ all day. Then it rejects. It dumps here. I guess on the 8, plows through the 300, the 200, plows through VWAP. Like it went through everything. Plows through VWAP. Plows through. I mean, then we were in the little orb here. Comes back to, it hits its head. Tries to come back up, hits its head on VWAP, rejects from VWAP, and goes to the bottom to the lower band, and then it finally bounced. But the account was already fucked by then. The good thing is I didn't try to trade in my other 2 accounts. I was like, those are up. I'm not touching them. The market's crazy right now. So pat myself on the back for that. Smack myself in the face for this. I'm really annoyed about this, because this is kind of what happened to me. This is exactly what happened to me yesterday, but this was worse. This was more, you know, the market just, you know, when you have these flash dumps like this, where it like drops from 97 to 97 to, oh, it was a 95-point move. When that kind of happens in what is this, 2 minute? Well, it was really these 2 candles, but it happened over a span of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is when it just shit itself right here, and shit itself again here. When that happens, all of your indicators are kind of out the window. So it kind of just doesn't matter. It doesn't care. The market doesn't care when it completely flash dumps like that. So I don't know. Keep that in mind. Really annoyed about that. Otherwise, it was a good day. It's the same kind of day. So, I mean, I'm still trugging along with these. Very happy about that. 44 and 46 on days 4 and 3. 47 got wrecked. I'll have PA number 48 tomorrow. Thanks to me getting this one over. So, I mean, even this, like these suck, whatever, but I'm 3 from my last 5 in terms of pushing evals over. So I'm happy about that. But at the same time, I don't, you know, it would be nice to not even have to feel the need to do that. And it's cool to have an eval, always ready to go. But I just want to, grow my funded accounts. Maybe I should only stick with 2 funded accounts, but I don't like that. I don't like the way that I just don't. If you've been following me for any time, I just don't feel like 2's enough. I don't, anything could happen, but this was more of a getting caught in just a bad spot. And it just, before I blinked, it was over. So anyway, a positive day overall. Okay. So thanks for watching. If you made it this far, just so you know, Apex, because they're degenerates and they know we are, and they love getting our money. They're having an April celebration sale, 80% off evals for the remainder of the month, for the rest of the month, and 1 day to pass all month. How can they go back to 71%? They can't. I don't know how they're going to do that, but they usually don't stay on 71% that long. 80% might be the new 71% with them, which is crazy. So you have all month to fuck around and find out with, 1 day to pass and 80% off evals, which is a great deal. So take advantage of it. My link's in the description below. Leave your thoughts, comments, subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. Give me thumbs up. I need thumbs up. I need some comments. And if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you for watching, and I will talk to you soon.